Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great retro motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Got a pretty decent one for the price here today, guys. And I know this is a little bit older. This is a 1996 Jayco designer Class C motorhome. The model's a 2940 FL. Now, guys, it's got a few little cosmetic issues on the outside like any 25-year-old motorhome is going to have. But it's built on a Ford heavy-duty E350 chassis. It's got the 7.5 liter 460 V8. Last year you could get it in a motorhome, guys. We're going to drive it later in the video, but let's look around it right now. Of course, you know, back in the mid-90s, Jayco Designer was one of the top brands you could buy in a Class C motorhome. Got a 4 kW Onan generator that's running right now, 445 hours on it. Now, guys, the outside, it's got some paint faded on the bottom. And I'm just showing you that because I don't want you coming up here and saying I didn't see that. That's why I'm pointing it out to you. But all in all, this is a great motorhome. And I apologize, folks. Generator just ran out of gas. The gas level's low, so we'll have to put some fuel in it before we drive it. But well, you heard it running at least. But anyway, guys, nice little motorhome for what it is. You know, if you're wanting to spend, you wanting to get into RVing, you're not wanting to spend a lot of money, this is a great option for you. You're going to have a hard time finding a travel trailer right now for what you can buy this motorhome for. And yes, guys, we are going to include a full checkout with that $14,900 price. So anything wrong with it that's on our regular inspection sheet, which includes generator, refrigerator, air conditioner, any of that stuff will be fixed before you take possession of it, and that is done after purchase. Sitting on Michelin tires. I can't tell the date on it, but they look almost brand new. They're like an all-terrain tire, so they got a little bit more aggressive tread on them. And you can see on this side, not too bad. Little fading on the bottom. You know, that fading's been there for years, I think, so I don't really think that's really an issue. We actually bought this from for sale by owner, local unit. So what's funny is they were asking $16,900 for it without a checkout. But looking around it, guys, I mean, the motorhome's running right now. Believe it or not, the dash air actually works. Now, I'm not doing the drone shot, guys. That drone shot takes a lot of time because I have to do the drone, set it up, edit the video, add music to it, all that stuff. So I'm just showing it to you as is, you know, as it sits right now. It's a Tennessee motorhome when it was new. Power steps work. Let's look inside. And this is what's cool about it, guys, because this is a floor plan you don't hardly see anymore, and that is a forward facing sofa. And you can see it's got the original upholstery, original carpet, looks great. That is a cover for the outside, which obviously they didn't use very much. So, because it's still faded. But I'm leaving that in the coach because those covers are about $500, and let the next owner use it. But guys, this is no smoke or pet odors in this coach. Up here in the front, we've got 44,000 miles, 44,409.2 miles. We'll drive it later, so that's going to add to it. Got a Sony or Pioneer old school CD player, but it actually works. The dash air actually works, which is very, very unusual. My 2008 model motorhome, the dash air does not work. And windshield looks good, dash looks good. No check engine lights. Front seats look just like they should with 44,000 miles, which is excellent. And I know the colors in here, guys, may not be for everybody, but not bad at all. That forward-facing sofa Just gives you a nice place to sit. And of course this table folds down out of the way when you don't need it. You got a swivel chair. It's got a couple of blinds we got to fix, guys, but it's got the full-size bed in the Cabover, so you can sleep 2 up there. The sleeper sofa can sleep 2 more, and then you got a queen bed in the back, so you can still sleep 6 people in here. And lots of storage. You know, back in the 90s when Jayco built this thing, and up to just a few years ago, 80% of Jayco's workforce were either Amish or Mennonite. So like these cabinets and stuff are Mennonite built, Amish built cabinets. Great quality construction. I mean, here it is 25 years later and these cabinets look great. And of course, you know, back then this thing was only designed for a little 13-inch TV that went in here. So you're gonna have to get creative if you want a TV with a flat screen, and they have a variety of mounts that you can buy. Middle kitchen area, and that generator may fire back up. Heck, I don't know. Our gas level may just be a little bit low. Yeah, it's out of gas. It cranks right up and dies. So, but we know it works. We'll put some gas in it before we drive it. So, refrigerator. RV, 2-way RV refrigerator freezer. We'll make sure that works like it's supposed to. You've got a split bath, which is just pretty much every Class C had back then, but they had these partitioning doors. So you open this one up all the way, it hooks up here, then you open this one up and squeeze it by you, which, hang on a second here. I know this probably doesn't look the smoothest in the world on camera, but now we're in the bathroom, and we got our own separate room here. Of course, you're going to block access off to the bedroom. So what a lot of people used to do is just open this front door up and then just go back and forth to the bedroom. But you've got one side, you've got the RV toilet, you've got the vanity area. You know, all the wall paneling looks good. I mean, there's 1 or 2 little scrapes here or there in the wall paneling, which for 25 years old, you got to expect that. And directly across from this, you've got a stand-up shower with a skylight. And of course, it's yellowed with age. Actually, the UV rays coming in the skylight makes them turn yellow. So it doesn't hurt anything, but it's just a cosmetic thing. And of course, you can paint it, but it'll just turn right back yellow in a couple of years. So that's up to you whether you want to go through all that trouble or not. And of course, your bedroom area, you got a nice cozy bedroom, and you got a queen island bed. Lots of windows in here. I like that. And you can look underneath the windows. I don't see any signs of water damage. And this is the original wall paneling, crown molding. So none of this has been changed. Ceiling panel looks original. Lots of storage back here. Got some speakers. Storage underneath the bed. Not bad at all, guys. Not for $14,900. Includes our world famous 4-page inspection process that will be performed after purchase. And where we go through this thing, make sure refrigerator gets cold, awning, generator, and much, much more. I'll put a link below in the video description so you can see everything that we're going to inspect and repair if needed for the $14,900 price. And guys, this is very affordable. Looks like you got a little spot right here under the window. And again, guys, I like to point this stuff out because, again, these are used. It's 25 years old. It's not perfect, but I do like this sofa. This is cool. A lot of leg room to stretch out. You still got 2 chairs right here, so you've got a great little conversation area, lounge area. Why did they quit making this floor plan? I don't know. I love this floor plan back in the 90s and still love it today. To me, of course, I know you don't get a table booth, but you really don't need it because you've got this table, and if you look underneath it, there is a leaf, so you can extend it almost the full length of the sofa. So you can sit 2 or 3 people on this sofa at mealtime, sit one across that other chair, and you're good to go. I mean, how many do you need to sit down and eat at one time? But anyway, guys, Nice motor home. I'm looking forward to driving it. I don't get to drive the 460s much anymore, and I really like them. So we'll drive it here in a little bit, but it's $14,900. I want to go over a couple of things with y'all. First of all, again, guys, this is a 1996 motorhome, 25 years old. And, I mean, please don't come in here expect this thing to be in the same condition as a late model one for $50,000, $60,000, because it won't be. For a 1996, it is in great shape, but for a 1996 model for under 15 grand. Probably not going to keep this one long. If this is something you're interested in, I strongly encourage you to call, leave a deposit, or at the very minimum check to make sure it's available before traveling down here. Also, guys, there is no financing available on this motorhome. My bank's pretty much cut off after about 2001, 2002. Anything older than that, you can probably go to your bank or finance company. You might be able to borrow 8 or 10 grand on it. I don't know. You either have to pay cash for it, or finance part of it at your bank, pay cash for the rest, or get a personal loan for $15,000, which is probably what I would do if I had to finance this. That's the easiest way to do it, but you have to go through your own bank or credit union. We don't offer any financing on a 96 model at all. So keep that in mind. It's going to be up to you to provide your own financing if you need it. Of course, people still going to call what kind of financing is available, but hey, I told you so. Now you know. Come out and look at this little motorhome, guys. It's really nice for what it is, and I like it. I really do. Of course, I'm a sucker for older motorhomes anyway. You know, when I started doing this was a type motorhome I would normally review back in the day when I first started doing videos many years ago. And back when I sold many years ago, this is what I sold a lot of. You know, these two brands that always stood out back in the mid-90s was because they had that basement storage like this one does with the Jayco Designer and the Fleetwood Tioga SL. Those were the two that always stuck out in the late 90s, early 2000s as the most desirable fifth wheels. Or, not fifth wheels. Just looking at fifth wheel before I shot this. That's the most desirable Class C motorhomes out there. And it's cool to me that 25 years later, this is still a nice, usable motorhome for $14,900. That you know, that's cool. I like that. You know, I'd rather take something like this and restore it and use it versus buying a new one at times, because they got their own unique look to them. And I know this decor may not be for everybody, but guys, if you want to change it, go ahead and change it. It's a 96 model. It's a 15 grand motorhome. You can take all this furniture out, put your own in. You can paint it, wallpaper, whatever you want to do. Make it your own. I like it the way it is, but you know what, guys? It can be a blank slate. You can remodel the entire interior to suit your needs. The cool thing about it doesn't have a slide out that you have to worry about working your way around. It's just that kind of motorhome, guys. You do what you want to with it. You're not going to hurt it. And but if you do customize this thing, send me a few pictures of it when you're done. I'd like to see it when it's done. So but anyway, guys, $14,900. That is a haggle-free firm price if you want the inspection. Now, if you don't want the inspection, you just want to take it just like you see it in the video, the good with any potential bad, we'll give you a discounted price. If you want to know what that is, give us a call, 706-965-7929. But I'm one of the few dealers that will offer an inspection on a 1996 motorhome, fixing anything it needs on that inspection sheet. 4-page long inspection process. It's on our website. It's in the video description below. So check that out. You're not going to find another dealer, period, that's going to do that on a 25-year-old motorhome for $14,900. Most dealers won't even have something like this for $14,900. If they did, it would be as is, hook and book, and then they're going to charge you $3,000 or $4,000 in dock fees, prep fees, and all that nonsense. So $14,900, absolutely firm, haggle free, no matter how you pay for it. If you're interested, call us, 706-965-7929. Email sales@parkwayrvcenter.com, and of course, you can come visit us or visit our website, parkwayrvcenter.com, to see all the latest inventory that we have. We got tons coming in, guys. This morning we were on an online auction. We bought about 12. A lot of different variety of stuff coming in, motorized, towables, you name it. So got some cool stuff coming in. Just got in a little 22 foot Asada Dynamax. Be something I can sell very reasonable. I'll be posting a video on it soon if it doesn't already sell. My guys have already been contacting customers looking for small motor homes. This one's not going to last long either. You know, everybody's wanting inexpensive right now. Well, this doesn't, you're not going to get a motor home for less than this unless it needs a lot of work. This one right here, guys, go through the full inspection under 15 grand. There's no other fees except applicable sales tax. That's it. Easy, simple, done. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna get loaded up, put my GoPro on and chest strap on, and we're going to take it down the road, do a test drive after I put some gas in it. So hang tight, be right back. All right, everybody, I've got my chest mount GoPro on, and now I'm starting out from the gas station. I had to stop, put some gas in this thing. But we're going to test drive this 1996 Jayco Designer. And man, for an older motorhome, just from the 100 feet I drove from the lot to the gas station next door, it's not bad at all. But we're going to take it out on the road. Got a full tank of gas, just put in $81 worth of fuel. So whoever buys this, well, you got your first full tank on us. Let's take her up this hill here. God, I miss these 460s. You know, I'm not saying the V10's a bad, V10's a great motor. These old 460s just, they got an old school feel to them. And, you know, my first motorhome was a 92 Coachman Class C with a 460 in it. And this got the dash that's real similar to it. I mean, it reminds me a lot of it, and the way it sounds and all that too. So going up the hill, guys, this thing does like it's supposed to. I mean, gauges look great. I mean, only 44,000 miles, so overdrive kicks in. Yeah, not bad at all. Now these tires, it's got these great, I mean, the Michelins look great, but they definitely have a more aggressive tread pattern on them, so you're going to feel it a little bit when you drive. But we're hitting, I mean, we're running 50 miles an hour right now, no problem. You know, it's not pulling to the left or the right. I'm driving it with one hand. Very smooth power steering. Feels tight. The front end does. Let's take it down the interstate. See if we can get it up to 60. Which I don't think will be a problem. And line of trucks coming, so yeah, you definitely want to get your speed up getting on the interstate in today's day and time and traffic and all that. So hey, look here, guys, and this is a great place to test one out. It's what I call in the wind zone, and that is beside and behind a bunch of trucks. And I'm not fighting it. It's actually for an older motorhome, is doing very well. Let's hit the cruise. You know, I'll be surprised if the cruise works, because most motorhomes, older motorhomes, it doesn't. And now this one doesn't work, which I figured that. I mean, you know, you know, this old a vehicle, it's one of those things that just doesn't work. So, all right, adjusted my camera a little bit. I hope you can see okay. This chest mount is not always the most secure, easy way of doing it. So if it's a little crooked, guys, I apologize. Anyway, my seatbelt bumped it, knocked it out of whack a little bit, guys. I apologize. Anyway, you can see everything okay. I mean, I can honestly tell you. Now, does this thing drive as good as a 2018 or 19 model with a V10 and a 450 chassis? No, but this doesn't bad at all. I mean, we're running 65, no problem. Brakes feel great. I'm not feeling, you know, I feel, if anything, I feel the kind of more aggressive terrain tires, but I'm sitting here with no hands on the wheels, hitting the brakes. It's not pulling to the left or the right. It's not pulsating or vibrating. So I think we're okay, guys. I think this is a decent motorhome, you know, for the money. Again, guys, you know, I know the outside's got a few little issues with the cosmetic things, but running and driving, I don't think you could ask a 96 model to ride and drive any better than this one right here. And believe me, guys, if I felt something wrong, a transmission slipping or noise or vibration, I'll let you know about it, because there's no sense lying about it. Heck, it's, you know, look at the age of this thing. It's, you know, 25 years old. But yeah, guys, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't hesitate to drive this thing wherever it needed to go. But anyway, thank you for the ride along, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to comment, to subscribe to my channel. I'd love to count you among my 26,500 plus subscribers I currently have. Feel free to share my video on social media, tell people about it. You know, any Facebook groups you're a member of, RVs, feel free to put it on there. Like I said, guys, it's you know, back in the day, this was one of the top brand Class C's you could buy, and still a nice brand today. And going out and spending 40-50 grand on a used Class C, you can buy this one for the $14,900 with the full check, and get you a decent motorhome for an affordable price, guys. Like I said, it's hard to find a travel trailer for the price of this motorhome. But thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it, guys. And I'll get this video together and get it published today, and hope to see you soon here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.